Hey everybody, my name's Ollie. Welcome to another edition of The Watch Collector. This is a really exciting one for me today. We're looking at a watch brand called the Alchemists. But before we do, there are two things I want to do. Of course, the obligatory wristwatch check, and I'm wearing the Chapek Antarctique in salmon. But I want to talk about copper. And I've been doing some research, and this is all going to come to light as to why I'm talking to you about copper in due course. But this is what, as I understand it, are supposedly the health benefits of wearing copper or having copper connected with the skin. Apparently, copper provides a harmonic connection between the physical and astral bodies and aligns subtle bodies. It has been used successfully to amplify and to transmit through. It is said to be a bestower of good, bringing benefit to the user. It is also reported to bring luck to persons, especially in the recovery of property. Copper can conduct electrical impulses and magnify the energy transfer from the healer or from minerals to the subject of healing. Copper can combat lethargy, passivity, restlessness, excitability, and non-acceptance of oneself. It stimulates initiative, optimism, diplomacy, and independence. I don't know whether any of you agree with that, disagree with that, believe it or not. And also you may also be wondering to yourself, why on earth is he waffling on about copper? Well, the reason why I'm talking about copper is this. The Alchemists started in just 2017, have created their own alloy called cuprum 479. And it is a mixture of copper, gold, and silver. Now, traditionally, I'm sure some of you will probably know about this. Even in autorology pieces, brass can still be used as, for example, the base plate. Here, what the Alchemists have done is they have used their own alloy, cuprum 479, to build the entire watch, or almost the entire watch. So it is the entire base plate, it's the hands, it's any bridges, or predominantly most of the bridges. They have gone to town in ensuring that they are using their own alloy. One, to try and preserve this idea that, and integrate the idea that copper has these particular qualities about it, but at the same time, it's malleable. It's very difficult to work with, particularly in terms of longevity. So in creating their own alloy, what they have attempted to do is harness those properties, but then bring, for example, the luster of gold with it in order to create something that they can really work with and enhance their pieces. And let's face it, I hope this is coming out on the camera. This watch is really special. So completely skeletonized. And I should say this comes with a price point, as you might expect, around about £130,000 plus VAT. But let's appreciate it for what it is, because it is spectacular. As you can see, at 12 o'clock, you've got the offset dial, hand-blued hands, which hopefully you can see the extent of the way that the sapphire crystal is domed around the case. Even the hands curve around the offset subdial. The attention to detail is magnificent. The way that you've got you can see the hairspring, you can see the balance wheel all operating. It's absolutely fantastic. And honestly, if you get a chance to look at one of these under a loupe, you should take it, because not only the attention to detail, but the way that they've contrasted brushed with satin, with hand-blued screws. Hopefully they're coming out here. If I move it through the light, it really is something else. If I take out the crown, hopefully that's coming through, because you can start to see everything move much faster fashion. It's really pretty outstanding. It's a 44mm case. This is not one you want to get wet. Let's flip it over. The front is the star of the show, but let's face it, the back is not too shabby either. Full autorology finishing, brushed satin chamfered. It really is something to behold. But let's flip it back, because let's face it, that's really what you want to just be staring at and gazing into. Let's throw it on the wrist and see how it wears. So pin buckle, but they do stipulate that you can have it with a deploying clasp as well. And of course that is made in the Cuprum 479 alloy. So almost the entire watch is made out of it. I love the way that the sapphire crystal is domed completely. The curve is delicious. The strap is exceptional quality. Nice bolstering, alligator, I think. Well, I should check that, but very nice bolstering, super high quality. I'm finding it very difficult to fault this watch, but of course, £130,000, you probably shouldn't be able to find fault. But put it this way: if you take the finishing and the skeletonization of this watch and put it in one of the big three, what are you paying for this piece? At least double, maybe even triple. This price for this watch, the CU30 by the Alchemists, is outstanding. And frankly, any discerning collector that's got the cash for this kind of piece, my advice is you need to consider it, because it is one of those very few watches that really kind of catches you spellbound, and you will enjoy peering into and through the sapphire crystal glass for many, many times to come. So that's the Alchemists CU30 skeletonized watch with full Cuprum 479 proprietary alloy. Tell us what you think about this piece. I think it's outstanding. Would love to hear what you've got to say about it. Until the next time, thanks so much for joining. Take care.